Well, we're talking about GLP-1 weight loss and medications and diet to help people lose weight. Now, today we're going to talk about traveling and traveling with your medication. Now, I travel frequently internationally and carry my medicine with me, my Mounjaro. But this would apply for Ozempic, Wegovy, Zepbound, Mounjaro. It's all basically the same. Now I want to talk about on the airplane and traveling on the airplane with medication. You may be traveling with one pen or a number of pens. Now what I use is a container like this from a company called ALLFAMILY. That's the one that I use. And it's nice because it's stainless steel. And let me get some of the statistics here for you. It's insulated, it's TSA approved, and what you do is you get a gel pack that comes with it. You put it in the freezer, in your freezer, for about 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. It's frozen. You put it in the container, and then you put your pens inside and seal it up. Now this one is called the Explorer, and it's one of my favorites because there is another lid that comes with this for the Explorer, and it has a USB port. It's a special one. You twist that on. It has a USB port to plug into it, and this way you can plug it into a USB port on an airplane or in your car's adapter or in your home, and it keeps it cold also. So it's like a triple type thing you can do if you want. Now when I traveled with it last time, I just used the gel pack, and they say it's good for up to 72 hours. Now I flew from London back to Chicago O'Hare, and it was still frozen when the gel pack was still frozen when I got home, and it kept my medicine cold. You're supposed to have, like Mounjaro Zepbound, between 36 and 46 degrees, what you would have in your refrigerator. And it does keep it cold like that. And it's wonderful. You know, I really endorse this product. I'm going to go over a few other ones for you too. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the links in my comments. If you're interested in looking at it on Amazon, that's where I got mine, was from Amazon. If you're interested in looking at them on Amazon, I do get a couple pennies if a sale is made, which helps the channel. And I'm going to go over a couple of, different travel canisters that you can get. They're all different prices. And this one is called the Explorer. Now the next one I have, it's also made by ALLFAMILY for traveling with your medications to keep them cold. It's called the NOMAD. Now this is the big size NOMAD, and it's bigger. They have a regular NOMAD, and this is the larger NOMAD. I have this as a spare, and it's similar to the one that I just showed you without the top. Take it out of the package here. And it's also a canister for keeping your medications. All these are TSA approved. It's not a problem. You just tell them when you go through security or TSA that you're traveling with medications that need to be chilled, and they'll look at it, and it's very good. Now this one also, this will hold for up to 1 to 7 pens. And you can check it out on Amazon for more details about it. But it's insulated. It also has the gel pack that goes inside. And with the gel pack, that keeps it cold. And this one is cold for up to 52 hours. And that keeps your medications cold. I think it'll hold like 4 pens. On the Amazon website, it tells you there's a chart on there that says the type of medication, what kind of pen you have, and how many it can hold. So check check on Amazon. I'll put the link for this one in the comments, not in the comments, in the description for this video, and you can look at them online. There's a lot of different brands. These are the ones that I like because I've been traveling internationally long distance. There's other ones that are good for like 8 hours, 6 hours, smaller ones, less, inexpensive ones. These go various prices from about $40 up around $100. It depends your budget and what you're looking for. And I'll put the link in the description about these, so you can go right to it by clicking on it and checking it out. Those are two ones right offhand by For All Family that I think are the best. They were like the highest rated, so those are the ones that I went with. I have both that I've shown you, and I want to go over some of the other coolers that are used for medications to take on the airplane. All these are TSA approved. The next one I have, it's Avon, and it's also an insulin pen travel case, which you can use for weight loss pens, and it holds 3 to 7 pens, and it's also a cooler. It's also TSA approved. This one is on the lower scale of cost. I'm seeing prices on it now for around $25 to $35 or $40 on this one. And let me go over some of the benefits of this one. It's also TSA approved, and it's a premium cooling performance cooler, and it'll keep insulin and pens cool 2 to 26 degrees Celsius for up to 44 hours. Has a large capacity, can hold up to 5 to 7 insulin pens or weight loss pens. TSA approved. Has an anti-freezing design because you don't want your medication to freeze. And like I say, it's TSA approved, and it's similar to the containers by For All Family. And I'll put a picture of this in the video, and I'll also put a link in the description for you to click on to see it on Amazon if you think this is something that might you benefit from if you're doing traveling. And I know a lot of times around the holidays people do travel, or in the summertime when it gets hot, people are concerned about their medication, or they're going on cruises and different things, and they're concerned about keeping their medicine cold. So I'll put this one. This again is called the AUVON Avon Insulin Pen Travel Case. Well, on this next one, it's more on the budget side of things. It's an insulin cooler, and it does have a temperature display on the outside, so you can see the temperature of the medications, the pens that are inside. It's TSA approved, and it does come with 2 ice packs that you freeze and put inside when you're traveling. Now with TSA or with security, as long as your packs are frozen, or like gel packs or even water packs, as long as they're frozen, they'll permit it in your carry-on to go on board the aircraft if you're flying. Now, this doesn't stay quite as cold as long as some of the other coolers I showed you. It says that this would hold about 3 to 4 pens, and that this would be, you would freeze the packs for 8 to 12 hours. It would keep the medications cold 35.6 to 46.4 Fahrenheit for 3 to 6 hours when the outside temperature is below 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you can do the calculations for Celsius. I believe that's like 2 to 6 Celsius, I believe. Anyway, this is I think in about the $20 range, and it's a hard shell, so it protects your medications, and you can keep them cold, and it's not going to freeze because you don't want to freeze your medications. This one I will also put in the notes, the show notes, and it's an insulin cooler, has a temperature display, TSA approved, and like I say, all you have to do is show it to TSA or security that you're traveling with medications that have to stay cool. They may look at it, they may not, and it's fine. And like I say, this is more in the $20 US range. Some of these kits or containers, I will look up Amazon UK and try to find comparable ones to also do a video on. Right now I'm getting them from Amazon US, but they may also be on Amazon UK. I believe they are. It would come with a different item number, and I am going to put the links to these medication containers to keeping your medication cold for traveling in the notes. And like I say, if you purchase anything, a few pennies goes to the channel to help keep us going, and we thank you. We're trying to pass along information. I do travel, like I said, internationally between England and the US frequently, and this keeps my medication cold, these different containers. I like the For All Family ones are what I use, but there are many others on Amazon, and you can look them up and see what's in your budget and the length of time that you need it if you're traveling. And I thank you for joining me, and keep the fight up to lose weight. We're all in this together, and we appreciate your comments. Any tips or comments you have, please put in the comments. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them if I can. And I thank you for tuning in on this. You have a great day.